Invite guests. Copy. Twitter. Add Avery. What the fuck, man? Add Avery. Where the fuck is this guy? How do you fucking... Bang! Bang! Making a TikTok. You guys get to see the behind the scenes. Let's fucking go. Breaking news, the Toronto Blue Jays have signed Jeff Hoffman, one of the best relief pitchers in baseball in the last 2 seasons. Let's take a look at this guy, Savant. Let's fucking go, boys. Where's Avery? All red. All red. Is that good? You tell me. Look at that. Expected ERA, everything. I am all in. What a signing by Ross Atkins. We're not finished yet. Now we go. Let's go, boys. I got to send this link to Avery. Avery's going to get a little bit of the background here for him. I don't know why it's not copying, though. How the fuck do you add? Chad, how we feeling? How we feeling? Jeff Hoffman is a Blue Jay. Sorry, guys, we're grinding here. Got to get out the socials. How's everyone feeling? What a signing, chat. Ari, thank you, brother. I'm trying to invite Avery. I don't know how to copy and paste on this. Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays. How do you copy fucking... Does anyone know how to copy and paste on a Mac? There he is. Sorry, bro. We're here. Let's go. Let's go.
You never tell me we're doing this. I just have to find out.
Dude, I was starting it up and I was trying to invite you. I don't know how to copy and paste on a Mac.
All right. We did it, dude. Who cares?
Let's fucking go, Avery. Immediate reaction.
You're not plugged into your mic.
I'm not?
Nope.
Okay, that actually helps. And you know why? Because my mic's not plugged in.
Yep.
Thank you. No one wanted to tell me that in the chat, huh? How we feeling, Abe?
Awesome, honestly. I was kind of hoping that he was going to be the starter. And like,
what do you think they do, though? Do you think they?
You're still not plugged in, by the way.
Oh my god! Now, big dog.
Nope, it still sounds shit. What are you doing? Talk.
It says sure.
Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. Now it's good. Now it's good. Now it's going.
Yeah. Chad, how the fuck we feeling, baby? I'm posting the TikTok right now on the Insta. So give me a second. Avery, give the people a breakdown of Jeff Hoffman for the people.
Jeff Hoffman really good at missing bats. 4 pitches. That's why you think he could be a starter. I have just the regular post too for Insta, John.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just do that. I'll just keep the TikTok as that then.
Okay. Sorry guys. We're working through this together. We're working through this together.
Chad, how the fuck we feeling? Avery, should I pull up a Savant and give it to the people here?
Give it to the people. Yes.
Jeff Hoffman, Savant. All right, so this is Jeff Hoffman's. What did
someone donated $14? That's awesome.
Thank you, Ari. Appreciate you, Ari.
Thank you, whoever did that.
Here it is, boys. Allow to share screen.
This bullpen, man, in a day. This bullpen in a day has changed, and I felt good about it before. I placed the Blue Jays win total, by the way.
Yeah, that's a great bet.
I placed the Blue Jays win total this morning on the way here.
Why isn't it sharing this?
It was there, buddy. You're there.
Right here? Right here?
Yeah. You're good.
So this is the Jeff Hoffman profile. Expected ERA last year, 2.87.
That is very funny. The Jays just did a closer swap, wife swap.
Yeah. So 2.87 expected ERA last year. Expected batting average 202, Fastball velocity 96.7. Chase percentage crazy 96 percentile.
Pretty
Whiff
good.
percentage 96 percentile. K percentage 96 percentile. And we won't go over the bottom ones.
No, can you go? He gets hit kind of hard, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Keep scrolling down. I'll go to the ones that I like to look at more. I need more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Here's what I like to look at.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay, so you're looking at whiff percentage. A slider with a whiff percentage that's 45% is fucking insane. Like that's a very, very good pitch. And we can look at the four seamer here, 204, batting average 237, XBA, and then the split. Like we're just gonna get every single reliever who throws a split. And I am fine with that.
Splitter Kings.
We are the
Kings.
Kings.
Splitter Kings.
Yeah, just interesting that he will never throw the splitter to right-handers, which I hope we can trust a little bit and get in on that. So sinkers, he's just doing the opposite pretty much, throwing those to the righties instead of the lefties. But this is some good stuff here from Jeff Hoffman. Didn't really ever think about it. He was in the Tulo trade. Jeff Hoffman.
Is it a fleecing of the century?
It is the fleecing of the century. The deal's good. I am surprised that they just straight away said he's the closer.
Who said that?
Ross did already in the statement. And now we need to know.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see
they
that.
put out a statement already, and they had the Blue Jays broke the signing too. Do you feel kind of bad about that?
What do you mean? Well, why would I feel bad about that?
No, it's just like
I'll let the people know. Me and Avery kind of knew about this like an hour or two ago because an inside source kind of told us. But
that was nice to know. That was nice to know. So
how do you unshare?
It's down on Restream.
Okay.
Yeah, here you gotta do it.
But anyways, chat. I mean, listen. The fact again, would I have liked to test? Sorry, to test out the theory of him being a starting pitcher? No,
we can still do that though.
Okay, but hear me out. But this is where I'm at. Throw this motherfucker in the pen where he is an absolute dog. Just let him do what he does. That's where I'm at with it. And look at this back end of the bullpen. Zips projects Ryan Burr to be good this year. Ryan Burr's a good option. Eric Swanson was great second half of the year when he came back. Yimi Garcia, and now Jeff Hoffman. That's a pretty good back end of the bullpen, right?
You forgot Officer Chad.
Yeah, and Chad Green. That's a pretty good back end of the bullpen, no?
Yep. I'm thrilled with how that has gone. So now
we say tidy work? Do we say tidy work?
Brother, this was the tidiest of work from Ross.
If I could cut people and kick them on our Twitter, everyone just shut the fuck up about we need bats. Last year the bullpen was the worst in fucking baseball.
They'll get the bats. They'll get the bats. Don't worry about that.
Literally,
they might not get the bat you want, but they'll get a bat. You'll be okay. We'll be in a good spot.
What I'm saying is like, which I wanted to make clear, is the fact that the narrative, like, oh, okay, but what about this offense? Let me tell you something. This offense last year, 100 weighted runs created plus, right, Avery? League average?
More than that. They're above league average.
Oh, above league average offense.
There was two playoff teams, at least, that had worse weighted runs created plus wise that got into the playoffs. You can win games and get into the playoffs.
Okay, but moral of the story is, the bats, and if I'm Ross Atkins, and I know people make the bullshit like, oh my God, looks at the computer. If I'm looking at the computer and I'm trying to figure out what I need to fix, it's the bullpen first. Let's not be fools here.
Oh,
right?
For sure.
It's the bullpen first.
And I honestly think Bo Bichette being back
Alto's in here. What's up, Alto?
Makes it even better, too. So
yeah, like we lost Spence. Chad, we are 6 weeks from spring training, brother. Can we relax?
I know. And we did lose Spence, but every single projection system, they're not perfect, and you shouldn't go off everything. Just have Will Wagner doing the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we'll give him the chance. See, that can be the natural replacement. And we got a bullpen arm and the best person to ever touch second base.
We got a transaction. We got a fucking. You know what's crazy is Ross Atkins only works on the 10th of every month.
He
The
does.
last move he made, which was significant, was the Jimenez on December 10th.
Yep.
Vandal, we of course would like a bat.
We're working.
We are working. Can we just talk about the signing they just made for an elite bullpen guy?
Horny for Hoffman.
I'm horny for
like
Hoffman, brother.
I like that a lot.
I'm horny for Hoffman.
Yeah, Hoffman for 11. What did Romano just sign for?
7.5. Was it 7.5?
Well, I thought that's what his ARB number, or not ARB, what they projected him.
Yeah.
Brett DeGoose, see ya, buddy. That's too bad. He was the one who got the snip.
DeGoose.
That's why he was random Blue Jay of the year.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay,
I'm pretty sure it's Brett DeGus, but we call him Brett DeGoose.
Yeah, we call him DeGoose. Should I do the singing one?
Yes.
Message.
Jerking Hoff is really good. The chat's just
who came up with that?
Chat Devar here. Chat's buzzing.
Devar.
They cut DeGoose loose. Pull up Jay's fan. What do you mean by Jay's fan graphs? I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Moral
of the story is, chat, Ross Atkins, the captain of the ship. Last week, he was buzzing on the ship with the boys, getting blackout drunk. And now Ross Atkins awoke from his hangover and signed an elite relief pitcher, sub-3 ERA, sub-3 expected ERA. We're jerking Hoff. We
just signed we acquired 2 All-Stars this season, and people are going to be disappointed by that. That's insane. I'm not worried. That's an awesome guy for the back end. I was kind of okay with the back end as it was, hoping for some Jimmy just as good and then some positive regression for some of the guys. But now I feel very good about this. So
yeah, we're jerking Hoff. Yeah, it's a great move. And as Blue Jays fans, for a bullpen that made me want to legit die, this is a great ad. And the Jimmy Garcia, awesome. You got Ryan Burr, who I think, again, is going to be unreal. And I know we talked about this earlier. Zips loves him. It's going to be awesome.
I feel good.
It's absolutely going to be awesome. Jeff Hoffman, I mean, what a guy. Sometimes you got to go back to move forward. And the Toronto Blue Jays brought back a AA fleecing in the Tulo deal. And now look at us.
Everything's come full. I wish Anthony Ghost was the next one to do this. But we didn't get him. I like it.
Avery, are we crazy to say this? If the Jays sign Santander, great offseason.
Dude, what if we get a Vladdy extension too?
Oh my God. Now let's relax here for half a second. Did Hoffman have a qualifying offer? What does that mean?
I don't believe so. That means you lose a draft pick based on it. It's Santander will have the qualifying offer, I believe.
Okay.
Well, I know that for sure.
Does this help sign Vlad? Let me tell you something. It doesn't make it work. It doesn't take away from signing Vlad, because I'll tell you what, if I'm Vlad and I'm hitting 35 home runs and my Make-A-Wish ass bullpen with Brett DeGoose, ricochet shot, is giving up fucking 20 runs in the extra innings, like in the late innings. Yeah. If I'm Vladdy, I'll probably stay now. No, Jays are winning 85 this year. Alto.
I bet the Jays win total 76.5 today before this happened. The stove is hot. I hope we get enough. Dude, if we get 2 teas in one night,
oh my God,
go crazy.
So now, the thing that I love about Ross is when he's put pen to paper, he is now he's on his ADHD pills. He's locked the fuck in.
Yep.
And it makes you think, do we have another live stream again in an hour, because Ross Atkins just fucking signed our king. Vladdy extended him. But yeah, a Santander deal for me is come. That's just where I'm at with it. If the Jays sign Santander, you go Hoffman and Santander, then you extend Vladdy. What a ball club we got now.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
What a ball club.
I feel good.
Anything else you got on Hoffman? I mean, I talked to Bryson about him, and Bryson said Jeff Hoffman fucking rocks.
So we have an in.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can give him his time, but we have an in at some point.
Yeah, I think the Hoffman thing. I'll look if I have mutual followers with him on Insta because I could probably ask. But
The
I would
mutual
love.
follower is not your best friend in Major League Baseball,
Well,
Bryson.
Bryson, you know, Bryson doesn't help me with shit in terms of that.
He wants you to do it the hard way, huh?
Yeah. Who
It'd
does
be
he
awesome to
follow?
talk to him.
He follows Lodolo. I could probably ask Lodolo. Let me see if he's boys with Lodolo.
Okay, well, I feel good about this, and I am
I love
excited.
this signing. Like, again, it's good to have a T. It's good to talk about a T. And again, that rotation is kind of good. And then you kind of take the weight off of a Yimi Garcia coming back from an injury to be your closer, right? I mean, Jimmy Garcia coming back from a tough second half of the year, not second half of the year, but tough after his Mariners tenure. Jimmy Garcia now kind of could be like a setup guy, not have as much pressure. And Hoffman is an awesome closing pitcher. So this is an awesome signing. This is a typical Ross Atkins signing in terms of like a smart one, not taking a risk really, a guy that has a track record of being good. And I do like the fact that they solidified the idea that he will be a bullpen piece this year.
Yeah, it is nice to know right away.
Yeah. Where do you rank this? Because the Jays got a Hall of Famer, obviously, and Jimenez.
They did.
Where do you rank this?
This is less than Jimenez. This is under. A guy that could put up 5 wins. I'll take that over a closer. But I'm looking for Jeff Hoffman. A Jeff Hoffman walkout song is Alive by Kid Cudi.
Okay. What song is that? Can you sing it? The Lonely Stoner scene. Is that it?
I don't actually know the song off by heart.
No, it's not it. But yeah, listen.
I don't think
that has to get worked on. That has to get worked on.
But it might be cool with the light show. It's better than Jimmy Garcia being the closer of the light show.
Do you think the Jimmy Garcia walkout music played a factor in that? They're like,
you can't take that guy serious, even though he's great. I'm so out on his walkout song.
So where does your bullpen here, Avery? Like 1-run game, you're taking your pitcher out in the 6th. Who are you going 6, 7, 8, 9?
You get Swanee
in the 6th.
Yeah. Yes, Swanee, Green, Garcia, Hoffman. And it all depends.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yes, but we have like Sandlin too. Zach Pop has to be no. The worst pitcher in baseball, which is good. And then Brendan Little, I think it just depends him and Swanee, who's like the 6 or 7 guy based on who's up in the lineup for sure.
Yeah. I love this. Listen, what a signing by Ross Atkins. Again, he works in 10s. Get rid of Girl Jr. Hope the Blue Jays trade Guerrero Jr. and you're fucking done. Get ready to go to the sent to the shadow realm. But yeah, if anyone in the chat has questions, we'll do questions for the next like 5 minutes here. In terms of like
not become the long reliever because they don't have another starter yet. But now if you get Quintana now, I know it's not like that's another guy who can eat innings and Passan. What did Passan just say? That's another guy who could like eat innings to get you to the pen if we have a good pen. If Yariel's in there, like it feels pretty good.
What did Passan say?
I would like to know that as well.
So Hoffman will get $500,000 bonuses for each of 60, 70, 80, 90 innings pitched. Wow, some good stuff here.
Who said he's going to the bullpen 100%? Ross did.
Ross Atkins said it. Tommy Nance. Listen, Tommy Nance was kind of good on the Marlins, I think, right? But yeah, it's
Sliders his best pitch.
It's a great signing. And again, we're also forgetting like the Jays also have Sandlin Ave, who's could be like another middle guy. This bullpen's pretty good, man. Honestly. I think Zach Pop starts in AAA or hell, but
no, he has no options.
Okay, so we'll start in hell.
Yes.
But Sandlin versus lefties. Tommy Nance is like, Tommy Nance is a guy you pitch when it's like 10-2, buddy. Like, who cares? Chris, is he 100% the closer? Yeah, I think they came out and already said he's the closer.
They said he'll have chance to close games.
Okay. Are we starting to believe?
No, I'm full on believing, dude. I've done it. Oh, I'm in. I bet their win total today. I think it was a stupid low line. Maybe I should bet them to make the playoffs.
Yeah. I wonder if he didn't get what he wanted by marketing himself as a starter. That could be. Could be. Again, Avery, there's another guy on the market who's a lefty who I think is really good, who was good for us last year. Yarbrough is another guy, a long reliever that could be good in this pen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's almost getting a little crowded where you don't want the Yarbrough too, in my opinion. Jose Leclerc, and I'm all in on the bullpen. That's the name you've loved, TJ.
Jose Leclerc.
Yep.
Don't hate that. I mean, what would you say should be the next move? Like, again, obviously the extension of Vladdy's a massive factor in this, but would you say the next move should be a bat now? Like you think you're kind of good on the pitching front right now?
Yeah, starter and bat. And I think they'll be cheaper. Like, because they're going to be at the tax number, I believe.
Yeah.
It would be nice to go over as a fan for them to pay. But yeah, I think starter like Quintana, those rumors heating up, I'm kind of okay with as well. But again, if we get Santander, I'm all in. I'm ready to have a ton of fun this season and not give a fuck about the next couple years after if we get Anthony Santander this year.
Oh, hashtag pen is good. They let Ross Atkins cook in fucking January again. Like, that is just what our king does, dude. He cooks in January, whether you like it or not. That's what Ross Atkins does. But, yeah, anyways, that great live stream here, man. Good shit. Snaps and claps.
I'll do a dive TikTok tomorrow. TikTok and Instagram
on what makes Jeff Hoffman will be,
or just what makes him so good. Why he's so good.
Sure. Listen, we're horny for Hoffman, as the kids say. We are
jerking
Hoff. I will. By the way, I want whoever came up with that. You're gonna get credit. I don't remember who it was. But I will be tweeting it, jerking Hoff, right now. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
I forget who it was. We can go back and look.
You can respond to my tweet with saying that, and I'll give you credit. I don't know who said it.
Yes.
No, I did not want Spencer Steer.
Why don't you want Spencer Steer? I mean, I don't think they'll get him at all. I would like a trade at some point again. I like trades, but this is an awesome day.
Awesome day, man. Awesome day. 66 innings pitched last year, 2.17 ERA. D-Bar, respond to the tweet, buddy. Snaps and claps for you. Good shit. You love to fucking see that. Anyways, love you guys. Great stream. Gate 14 forever. Now I've got to taste the tea.